Growing up, I had dreams and aspirations, but always felt like the kid that didn't fit in. For the most part, I wasn't a bad kid, but when I made the transition into adulthood, I turned to the streets for guidance. This led to getting locked up in juvenile hall, doing time in CYA, and eventually a 120-month sentence in federal prison. I had a lot of time to think and reflect during my federal sentence, so I share with you what I learned, hoping I can positively influence someone else's life with Prison Talk.
Kirk 916, and you're getting down with another fresh out Prison Talk. Somebody asked me, Big Herc, did you hear about Cain Velasquez getting sentenced, and who do you think he's going to roll with in the pen? He's going to roll by himself. He ain't got to roll with anybody. Cain Velasquez? Man, he's an animal. That dude is not going to have any problems. And the fact that he was going after somebody who was messing with kids, he's going to be a hero among any real G's in prison. Because if you smash on anybody that was violating young people like that, you are considered someone that's looked up to, because that is a no-no. Cain Velasquez was sentenced to prison after pleading no contest. And for those of you who don't know what no contest, it's a plea where you don't admit guilt, but you waive the right to trial. Nolo contendere. Do your homework. Look it up. Some of y'all might want to use that plea in the future. So, former UFC heavyweight champion Cain Velasquez was sentenced to 5 years in prison, minus the time he served for a 2022 shooting. Velasquez, 42, appeared at sentencing hearing Monday at Santa Clara County Hall of Justice in San Jose, California, after pleading no contest to charges including attempted murder, and was handed a 5-year sentence according to NBC Bay Area. Why did they even give this man time when, yeah, he acted irrational, but would you act irrational if you found out that this weirdo was going to the daycare violating a family member? Would you give them a pass?
Cain Velasquez chasing after the man he allegedly shot. You can see the black SUV chasing that truck. Inside the truck was a man accused of molesting a family member of Velasquez.
This is exclusive video captured on a cell phone camera showing what appears to be Velasquez chasing after the vehicle, which seems to show bullet holes and dents on it. According to court documents, Velasquez rammed the vehicle with his own truck, then while driving, fired a gun aiming at this man, Harry Goulart, who was out on bail after being charged with molesting a young child at a San Martin daycare center. The documents confirm the child is a, quote, close relative of Velasquez.
According to multiple reporters in the courtroom, including veteran MMA journalist Josh Gross, Judge Arthur Bocanegra said Vasquez will be credited with 1,283 days. That means he'll have to serve 542 days behind bars. There were 70 spectators were on hand in the courtroom, according to KTVU Fox 2. Impact statements from Velasquez, his 15-year-old daughter, and his wife were read. In addition to statements from shooting target Harry Goulart and his family. While prosecutors asked the judge for 30 years to life, the defense requested no prison time. An emotional judge, Bocanegra, handed out his final ruling after a lunch recess. 30 years to life. Yeah, get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out of here. These people, man, they need to be made an example of when they violate, and they need to be dealt with accordingly. Cain, man, hey, I'm not mad at you, bro. I know it could have been handled a little bit different, but emotions, that alone can have you acting outside your character. So I don't have anything negative to say about this man and how he chose to handle a situation, which I think if more of these people like this piece of shit got dealt with, they would think twice about what they're doing. Yeah, if they got castrated, they got handled, they would think twice because they think there's no consequence to their actions. The charges stem from February 2022 incident when Velasquez drove his truck in a high-speed pursuit of another vehicle. Velasquez fired a handgun at the vehicle, which was later revealed to be Karen Golarte and family who ran the daycare Velasquez's then 4-year-old son attended. Golarte had been arrested days prior for allegedly molesting a young boy repeatedly. How did he get bail? How did he get out of jail? How does that make sense? The gunfire from Velasquez penetrated the Golarte vehicle and struck Golarte's stepfather, Paul Bender, causing an injury to the man's arm. Golarte family has repeatedly voiced fear for their lives. The sentence is extremely disappointing. It's based on alleged allegation that has no basis, Patricia Golarte said. It is unfounded. We are looking for the opportunity in Harry's case to prove that, as we do have ample amount of evidence to do that. It's sad that the court system and the public can be influenced by simply somebody stating something with no facts. We do look forward to that. I'm glad we are supported by all our family members, friends, and multiple years of daycare children. If you notice, they are here, young children that grew up in the facility, none of which will back any of those allegations made by the Velasquez family. So she's saying that the alleged accusations are unfounded. And then it goes on to say, Golarte has pleaded not guilty to one charge of lewd act with a minor and is set for a June 2nd trial. There is also a separate civil lawsuit filed by the Velasquez against the Golarte family and their associate businesses. The daycare, which was run by Golarte's mother, Patricia, has shut down. So, yeah, we'll see how this all plays out for the Golartes. But Cain is going to have to go and do a little time, but he's not going to have any issues. Nobody's going to try that dude. I mean, if you got some guy who thinks he's tough, and he doesn't have a criminal record, so he's not going to be at like a level 4. And even if he was, he's not going to have any problems. But yeah, I know this was a very emotional sentencing for him and his family, and you know, a situation like this, when a man thinks about protecting his family, and when he feels that he can't protect them, he does what he feels he needs to do to rectify a situation. And there was some collateral damage in the process. So leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. Share the channel, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Big Kirk 916, fresh out.